Hello, hello. All right, Saggies, welcome back. All right, Sag, let's get one message, like a benevolent message from the universe. All right, that's how we're going to start this out. What's our benevolent message? You got two. You're the only zodiac to get that. Let go and personal alchemy. I just did Gemini, and Gemini had personal alchemy pop out. Interesting, because we have a pregnancy here, but then we have like an elderly individual here. So we're running the whole gauntlet of, like, I want to say that this is like talking about past lives coming back around, and this life being our, our reincarnation that we have actually created for ourselves, and to allow ourselves to like really live this one to the fullest. This is like, you can rebirth yourself even within this lifespan right now and have a completely new experience. This is so exciting. This is there's something here that speaks of, like, it's almost like you have no restrictions on, whoops, I just knocked one off. You have no restrictions on what you would want out of this life. Whatever you want to pursue, whatever you want to make happen, whatever you would like to bring in, you could bring anything in. Wow, apparently. Seriously? Wow, what is this about? Is this a past life love story then? I mean, I'm not even going to try to fight it. It looks like we've got, well, we have the Lovers and we have the Four of Wands. But this Four of Wands, if you look close, we have two people from totally different timelines, right? She's dressed in like, I don't know, 1700s. They're in a hoodie sweatshirt, but you notice they're in this huge castle. It's like, I don't know, maybe somebody works like at a museum or something where they dress up in time period clothing, and somebody comes in to like visit this museum and they're like, oh my God, that's my person. But at the same time, it's like, maybe it was the person in a past life. They were alive at that time period. Maybe that's why somebody got, intrigued to work at a museum and wear time period clothes. Maybe somebody's dressed like this for Halloween, and somebody sees them and it's like, oh my God, I've totally fallen in love with you. But you know what? I have a feeling this isn't the first time I've fallen in love with you. This is like, let go of all preconceived notions that everything in life is perfectly understandable, because really life's a big old mystery. And if we feel something as divine as love is a great mystery, right? That why do we feel such a bond and such a connection to a particular person? Can anyone really explain that? I mean, we can try, but is there any genuine way to express why some people, we just go, I don't know why, I just know. It's you. I just know that it's you. That's what this love story is. This is, I don't even know like where to go with this, because it's such a strong and beautiful bond. And the fact that we have let go and this personal alchemy, it's like, I'm not sure if it's a Sag or if it's someone else who has said, I want to have that kind of a connection. I am ready for that person. I feel like this is someone who is maybe secretly always hoped that they could have a really profound connection. But at this point, they're like, wait a second, what have I been doing saying I've been hoping I could have it? I can have it. I'm ready for it. Bring it in. And it's like they meet this person in an unlikely area. Four of Pentacles definitely looks like somebody had been holding back from the acknowledging that this connection exists. I think someone is done fighting it. Yeah, definitely done fighting it, because we've got the World card. So funny, because this Knight of Pentacles with the 3 pentacles on the tree, that to me, I always look at those like clocks. Maybe this is 3 different lifetimes ago. I mean, lifespans are, 70 plus years. So maybe this is several past lifetimes ago, several hundred years ago, that these two knew each other. And finally in this lifetime, this is like stepping through a portal again. This is some opportunity. We keep blending like past things with today. This is such a fanciful storytelling, and I just love it. That's always the funnest ones to tell. something had ended in heartbreak once upon a time. We've also got like this wizardy vibe to all of this. You know what I want to say? I want to say that if anything, say these two meet modern day, okay? And they meet in a situation where, yeah, one person is dressed up. They're dressed up as something that was from 300 years ago. And the other person's not dressed up at all. Halloween's a great time for this, right? So one person's in their hoodie, they didn't dress up, they see someone at a whatever Halloween party or something, they see a picture of them online, whatever it is, and they fall like helplessly and senselessly in love. Like, I don't know why, but I just know that that person is my person. I feel like they see this person on a screen. That portal thing seems like it's all online. I don't know how, I don't know why, but I don't know. Somebody posts pictures and someone who didn't go to the party that night goes, "Hey, pal, who's that? Who's that standing next to you in that photo? Who is she?" You know, and it's like all they know is that they are captivated, and for some reason they're convinced that someone that they don't know is their person. So now they're forced to kind of go, "Oh my God, wait a second. Is this someone who like once upon a time in a past life they were mine? Well, then who was I in that past life?" This could beg the question, and this could be a masculine who's starting to like crack their mind wide open and be like, well, then who was I? And here they are standing here like as like Merlin, you know, they're in a wizard's costume. Or maybe this person throws on an outfit and comes rushing to the party because they're like, if I miss my shot with her, this is going to be a heartache. Because this is like, it's a flurry of motion here. I feel like this is fear of having a heartbreak if they don't take some kind of action. I think that this is a situation where somebody goes, oh my God, I've waited what feels like forever. I've waited 3 years, or maybe I've waited 3 decades or 3 centuries to find this person. And here she is. This is like somebody wants to snatch up this opportunity. They do not want to hold back, not this time. It's been way too long. Maybe they held back in a past life and they missed out on their person. And finally, the stars have aligned to bring the Sag back into their world. Talk about alignment, right? We literally have the Two of Pentacles. And this is one of the few Two of Pentacles cards where the pentacles are in perfect alignment and they're not being juggled. They're being held here in this perfect space. This is perfect alignment for these two to finally get to be together after, I'm going to say, centuries apart. This is really awesome. This whole thing about letting it go, not overthinking it, just going with the flow. We do have a King of Wands in the reverse. Hang on. King of Wands in the reverse that's ego getting in the way. Tower in the reverse, Queen of Wands in the upright. So is that what happened in a past situation? Somebody's ego got in the way, totally broke this relationship up, because this is a matched pair. We're seeing why they didn't work out. Again, this is like way past life stuff, right? Look at the clothing, look at where they are. This is a long time ago where these two, they weren't able to make it work. There was some huge issue that happened that broke the two of them apart, that was based off of some kind of ego. Somebody was trapped in some form of like, they didn't want to budge. They couldn't. Maybe it was a time period where they just, for whatever reason, they didn't want someone to sit beside them. They needed to dominate. And the only way they could do that in their mind was to basically say, well, I don't need this. I don't need her. Yes, she's my mate. Yes, she's my match, but I don't need her. Strong, fiery energy, right? So they pushed away their Sag in a past life out of pure ego because they didn't want to feel like they needed the person that was their perfect mate. That's what it looks like here. So this person it's almost like they had to get some lessons learned before the universe was going to make it another opportunity for them. It's like, okay, this is your chance. Don't mess it up this time. Don't mess it up this time. Your Sag is here in front of you. If you see her, him, whoever it is, and you fall for this person, don't hold back. Go get them. Figure out who that person is in that photo that you suddenly feel so drawn to. Ask the friend for that number. Show up at that party, even if it's late. Try to go talk to her. I feel like that's what this is. Like somebody tells Sag, look, I showed up at the party late tonight because my friend posted a picture and I saw you in the photo. I needed to meet you. You know, I feel like this person, it's all about choice, right? Maybe they don't admit that it's like, I don't know why, but I already love you. Maybe they lie about that part. So they don't sound like they're coming on a little too strong. But there's something here about, I don't feel like this is lying about love, because the love is in the upright. This person, if anything, I think that this is their opportunity to have a second chance with Sag after having messed things up really badly. They know undoubtedly that this is their person. They've always known that this is their person, and somehow, some way, this is their chance to put this right. And they're not going to miss it, not this time. Interesting. But I think that the message there is also for Sag to like let it go and just see what happens here, not resist. Because here's the thing, if one person or the other resists when they're secretly, their heart really wants to try to work things out, or their heart really wants to see where this could go, if one or the other says, I don't know, this probably isn't anything, and they dismiss it when deep down they wanted to explore it, that could be an epic mistake. So it's like, this is a story, I would say, if I were to summarize it, it really just boils down to, what if people really said what they meant when they saw an individual that they felt like, I'm so drawn to you? You know, what if they really said that? And if the other person responded in kind with, I'm very intrigued by you as well. Let's see what happens with this. You know, if this is what could happen if two people could just say what they honestly thought, instead of like getting nervous and being like, I don't know why I have this draw to this person. I'm going to act like I don't care. I'm going to act like I'm not interested. These two in this story are not doing that. They're going for it, which is super exciting. But in this case, the reason they're going for it is because it's a past life recognition. So kind of fun. I didn't expect we'd have a past life one. All right, you guys, thanks for being here. Thank you so much for liking, sharing, subscribing. You will be getting another video later on this week. This is your first one. I always put out 2 for each zodiac every week. So if you ever wonder where they are, take a look in the playlist that I have for Sag. Also, speaking of playlists, I have another playlist. Well, I have one for every zodiac, including, I have a playlist for my today's topic videos and my bonus general message videos. Those come out every single day. And right now in the bonus general messages, if you didn't already know this, now you will know, I'm doing a giveaway for my subscribers right now. To subscribe, of course, is free. To win prizes is free. But I do this every year as a thank you to my subscribers. And so if you are watching that series, you will notice at the beginning of every video, I do show you what a prize is and you can enter to win. And the very next day, I tell you who the winner is. So it's every single day there's a winner. So anyway, that is all I wanted to fill you guys in on. And thanks so much for being here. Remember, at the end of the day, I am a storyteller, not a psychic. So I hope you have fun with my art in the way I intend it to be. All right. Bye, guys.